Hello, everyone! Welcome to Talk English, the place where you learn English easily, step by step, with no stress. I'm Sophie, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. Before we start, please subscribe to Talk English. It helps us so much. And if you like this video, click the like button. It really means a lot to us. And now, let me say hello to my friend Alex. Hi, Alex. How are you doing today?
Hello, Sophie. I'm feeling good today. A little tired, but happy to be here. And hello to everyone listening. It's really nice to talk with you again.
That's wonderful, Alex. Today we want to talk about something very important, something that many English learners do every single day. They practice English, and they study, they work hard, but they practice the wrong thing.
Yes, Sophie, this is a big problem. Many people spend hours and hours studying English, but they don't improve, and they feel frustrated. They feel sad. They think, why am I not getting better?
Exactly. And we want to help you today. We want to show you what is wrong, and more important, we want to show you what is right. What should you practice?
So let's start with a question, Sophie. What do most people practice when they study English?
Well, Alex, most people practice grammar rules. They study verb tenses. They learn about the present perfect, the past continuous, the future with will and going to. They memorize lists of irregular verbs, lists of phrasal verbs.
That's true, and grammar is important. We're not saying grammar's bad. But here's the problem. If you only study grammar rules, you can't speak. You know the rules in your head, but when you want to talk, nothing comes out.
Yes, it's like learning to swim by reading a book. You can read about swimming, you can learn all the techniques, but if you never go into the water, you cannot swim.
That's a perfect example, Sophie. English is the same. You need to use it. You need to practice the real thing, not just the rules.
So, Alex, what is the real thing? What should people practice?
Great question. The real thing is communication. Communication means expressing your ideas, sharing your thoughts, understanding other people. That's what English is for.
I love that. Communication, not perfection. So many learners think they need perfect grammar before they can speak, but that's wrong.
Exactly, Sophie. Perfect grammar is not the goal. The goal is to be understood. The goal is to connect with people. Even if you make mistakes, even if your grammar is not perfect, you can still communicate.
That's so important for our listeners to hear. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be clear. You just need to try.
Yes, and now let me give you a real example. Imagine you're in a coffee shop in an English-speaking country. You want to order a coffee. What do you need?
Well, you need to know some words. Coffee, milk, sugar, size, small, medium, large. You need to know how to say, I would like, or can I have?
Exactly. You don't need the past perfect continuous. You don't need complex grammar. You just need simple, useful phrases. Can I have a large coffee with milk, please? That's all.
And that's real English. That's practical English. That's what you will use in your life, not grammar rules from a textbook.
Right. So here's the big mistake many people make. They spend hours studying things they will never use in real life. They memorize complicated rules, but they can't order coffee. They can't introduce themselves. They can't have a simple conversation.
That's so true, Alex. So let's talk about what people should practice instead. What are the right things to practice?
Good. First, practice listening. Listening is so important. If you can't understand, you can't communicate. Listen to real English. Listen to conversations. Listen to podcasts like this one. Listen to videos. Listen to people talking naturally.
Yes, and when you listen, don't worry if you don't understand everything. That's normal. That's okay. Just try to understand the main idea, the general meaning. Little by little, you will understand more.
Exactly, Sophie. Second, practice speaking. Even if you're alone, even if you feel shy, you need to practice speaking out loud. Talk to yourself, describe what you see, say what you're doing. For example, I'm making breakfast, I'm drinking coffee, I'm listening to Talk English.
That's wonderful advice, Alex. Speaking to yourself is not crazy. It's actually very smart because you're practicing, you're using the language, you're making it real.
Yes, and third, practice real conversations. Find someone to talk to. It can be a friend, it can be a teacher, it can be someone online. The important thing is to practice real communication, back and forth, question and answer, like we're doing now.
I love that. Real conversations are the best practice because in a real conversation, you need to think fast. You need to respond. You can't stop and check a grammar book.
Exactly. And that's another important point, Sophie. In real life, speed matters. It's better to speak simply and quickly than to speak perfectly and slowly. People will wait for you, people will be patient, but you need to try.
Yes, and here's something beautiful. When you practice real communication, you learn grammar naturally. You hear how people use verbs. You hear how sentences are built. You learn by listening and speaking, not by memorizing rules.
That's so true. Children learn language this way. They don't study grammar, they just listen, they repeat, they try, they make mistakes, and little by little, they learn.
Exactly. So our listeners can learn the same way, the natural way, the easy way, not the stressful way with hundreds of grammar rules.
Right. So let's talk about one more mistake. Many people practice reading difficult texts. They read articles with complicated words. They read books that are too hard, and they feel frustrated because they don't understand.
Oh, yes, this is a very common mistake. If a text is too difficult, you won't learn. You'll just feel tired and confused. It's better to read easy things, things at your level, things you can understand.
Exactly, Sophie. Read simple stories, read children's books, read graded readers made for learners. Read things that interest you, things you enjoy. If you like cooking, read simple recipes in English. If you like sports, read simple news about your favorite team.
That's perfect advice because when you enjoy what you're reading, learning is easy. Learning is fun. And that's what we want. Learning should not be painful.
Yes, and the same is true for listening. Don't listen to fast news or complicated podcasts if you're a beginner. Listen to things made for learners. Listen to slow, clear English, like this podcast.
Exactly. Start with easy things. Build your confidence. Build your skills. And then little by little, you can try harder things. But don't start with the hardest. That's a mistake.
Right, so let's think about this together. What should your practice look like every day? Let me give you a simple plan.
Oh, I love this, Alex. A simple plan. That's exactly what our listeners need.
Okay, first, every day listen to English for at least 15 minutes. It can be a podcast, it can be a video, it can be a song. Just listen, focus on understanding.
Good. And remember, you can listen to the same thing many times. That's okay. That's actually very good. The second time, you understand more. The third time, even more.
Exactly. Second, every day speak English for at least 10 minutes. Talk to yourself, repeat sentences, describe your day. It doesn't matter if no one is listening. You are practicing, you are improving.
Yes. And third?
Third, read something simple in English. Maybe just 5 minutes, a short story, a simple article, a few pages of a book. Not too much, not too hard, just something easy and enjoyable.
That's beautiful. So listen, speak, and read. Every single day, just a little bit, maybe 30 minutes total. That's not too much. Everyone can find 30 minutes.
Yes, and if you do this every day, you will improve. Not because you're memorizing grammar rules, but because you're using the language. You're making it part of your life.
I love that so much, Alex. Making English part of your life, that's the secret. That's how you really learn.
Exactly. So let's talk about one more thing, mistakes. Many learners are afraid of mistakes. They think mistakes are bad. They think mistakes mean they're failing.
Oh, this is so important. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are good. Mistakes are how you learn. Every mistake teaches you something. Every mistake helps you improve.
Yes, Sophie, when you make a mistake, your brain learns. Your brain says, oh, that's not right. Let me remember the correct way. So mistakes are actually very useful.
Exactly. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't worry about being perfect. Just practice. Just try. Just communicate. That's what matters.
Right. And remember, even native speakers make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's normal. It's human. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself.
That's beautiful advice, Alex. Be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time. It doesn't happen in one day, it doesn't happen in one week. But if you practice the right things every single day, you will get better.
Yes, so let's do a quick summary. What did we learn today?
Good idea. So, first, we learned that many people practice the wrong things. They focus too much on grammar rules, they memorize lists, but they don't practice real communication.
Right. Second, we learned what to practice instead. Listen to real English, speak even if you're alone, read simple texts, have real conversations, practice communication, not just rules.
Yes, and third?
Third, we learned to be patient, to accept mistakes, to enjoy the process. Learning should be fun, not stressful.
Exactly. So, to everyone listening, here's our message. You can do this. You can learn English, but practice the right things. Practice communication. Practice using the language in real life.
Yes, and we're here to help you do it. Every episode of Talk English is here to support you, to guide you, to make your learning easier.
So please keep listening, keep practicing, keep trying. And remember, little by little, you are improving. Every day, you are getting better.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe to Talk English so you can learn with us every week. Also, leave a comment below. Tell us, what do you practice every day? We would love to hear from you.
Yes, please share your thoughts. And remember, we believe in you. You can learn English. You're already doing it. Keep going.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy learning.